This is Carrie Johnson with the Iowa Department of Management, and this is part 5, which is the final piece of the webinar regarding administering TIF in the Department of Management's valuation system. Part 1 talked about just some background and introduction to urban renewal and tax increment financing. Part 2 talked about setting up tax districts. Part 3 talked about working with TIF areas. Part 4 talked about calculating TIF revenue. And Part 5 is just a brief overview of some final checks regarding the valuation system in TIF. And one of the things that's important to do before you file your values and exit the system is to run different reports. There's a variety of different reports that you want to take a look at as it relates specifically to TIF, including the estimated TIF area revenue report and also key change reports as it relates to TIF areas and districts. You'll want to look at the TIF area incremental valuation report. And this report will list out by TIF area each of the incremental districts and their associated value. So these are really a good report to take a look at to make sure that the value on your system is matching up with what we show in the online system and that it's necessary to generate the revenue that's needed. Again, the estimated TIF area revenue report will do that as well. It shows each area, the incremental valuation, the estimated net consolidated tax rate, and therefore the estimated TIF tax revenue. So good plan, again, review this, make sure that the estimated TIF revenue from the system matches what you're showing on your local side and that it's the amount needed to cover the estimated debt as you show it in your system. A key change report is a helpful report to review just because if you made any changes to TIF taxing districts, it'll show those districts, any new districts or ones you have deleted. It's a good way to just double check the changes that you may have made. In addition, the TIF area key change report will show you any new areas that you added or deleted, and it gives you a good overview of the changes that you made in that valuation year. Keep in mind that you cannot change taxing districts from a TIF base to a TIF increment or vice versa in a year. And same, you can't change non-TIF taxing districts to TIF or vice versa in a year. So if taxing district 123 was a TIF base last year when you filed value, you can't upload a file this year that has tax district 123 as a TIF increment district. Or same situation, if in your 2020 values you submitted taxing district 123 as a regular city taxing district, and then when you went to file your 2021 values, you called taxing district 123 a TIF base district, the system is not going to like that and it's not a change you can make from year to year. Some final checks that you want to make, check the TIF district valuations to make sure that your software generated amount equals the amounts manually calculated using the TIF formula, and we ran through those examples in part 4. If a TIF authority requests less than the amount authorized, so less than the maximum available increment, make sure that you reallocate any unneeded increment value to the base valuation so that all levy authorities have an opportunity to tax against it. Make sure that any rollback comes off the base taxing district first, and make sure that you have appropriately allocated both 100% and taxable value between your base and increment tax districts. If you have any questions regarding the process to work with TIF within the Department of Management's online system, please contact me. I can be reached by phone as well as email. Thank you.